Hi and hello Let's Play fans, it's your old pal Bergs787 back with a brand new episode of our Blood Bowl Chaos Edition campaign with our High Elf team, the Bergs. We are in our second final in as many tournaments. We are taking on the Bugmans, I can't even pronounce, the Bugmans Best, who we beat in the group stages of the tournament 3-0. Bugmans Best actually lost their first two games before winning their last game against the Marauding Mashers, and then in the playoffs I believe they beat those same Marauding Mashers again, 3-0, to set up a final against me. We're going to be heavy favourites. I mean, we're on a big run now. I think it's like 7 straight wins in all competitions that we've won in a row. And we've already smashed these guys once. Don't expect much of a different result, but, you know, that's why we played a game. If it was a foregone conclusion, there'd be no point to play, would there? I do have a bit of money left over, 120,000 in the treasury. I don't want to buy a spare player yet. As you can see, we do have our 11 men, which is all that we need. Still not in the mood to buy a spare player, just in case someone dies or gets really badly smashed up, like was to lose their strength or some sort of horrible injury which made me want to get rid of them. I like to have that money in the reserve to do that. Well, actually, that's a lie, because what I'm going to do is spend all that money. I'm actually going to spend it on some cheerleaders. I'm going to spend half of it on, well, not all of it. I'm going to spend 50,000 there on cheerleaders and 50,000 on assistant coaches. There's a couple of dice rolls on the kickoff table that assistant coaches and cheerleaders can help with. They can get you extra re-rolls. I think mainly actually they get you extra re-rolls, but both can. So it's kind of like investing in a re-roll that you would get over your opponent. That's the way I see cheerleaders and assistants. But anyway, enough of me yapping. Let's head straight into the game. Actually, I think the last two games we played, well, it was against the Cursed Assassins. We had a better team value than them. We're actually the lower team value, but it's a negligible difference. No, not that we're going to be able to get anything out of it. So we shall just go ahead, skip through. There we go. I'm kind of glad that we are playing the Dwarfs. I think I mentioned it in the last video, just because of the fact that they do have some interesting, well, I say interesting skills. They've got stuff like block. I remember when we played them the first time, they've got a couple of guys with guard. So, you know, they can cause a problem if things go their way. They're usually quite hard to get off the field. I mean, we've been quite lucky that we've not really had too many injuries in any of these games. We've been pretty good in staying on the field even when we've been hit. So, you know, that could change in a game. And if there's going to be a team that could exploit that, a team with a lot of block and some guard as well to add to those assists, is the type of team that would exploit it. And especially a team with predominantly pretty high armor value. I think most of their guys have got armor value 9. But anyway, we're playing in the Norse Stadium, which we played in a couple of episodes ago. What episode? I can't remember now, but we'll pick heads. And I think we lost the kicker. Oh, hold on. As you can see here, they've got a death roller. They didn't have that last time. I don't have a lot of time because I need to set up my team, but to quickly go over it, Mighty Blow. I can't remember what the rules are for the Death Roller. I think it adds like something ridiculously big to the armor roll when it attacks or something like that. There should be no hands, it can't pick up the ball. Juggernaut, no, that's not it. There's some sort of rule, I'm not sure what it is, but hopefully we'll see it in action, because a couple of episodes ago we did have someone, there was a star player, a bombardier playing against us. Might have actually been in the last episode, but we didn't actually get to see him. He got sent off, he didn't throw a bomb or anything like that. So just from an entertainment standpoint, I hope that we get to see a bit of the Death Roller. Probably shouldn't want him lined up on any of my men, but alright, we'll keep them how they are. Blitzer, catcher. Don't need our catcher, or our catchers rather, too far back. The Dwarfs aren't going to outpace us. Put our blitzer there. Yeah, alignment. And our super strong thrower. We keep him here as well. I like to have him sort of be able to move around. I know he's not that fast, but he's quick enough, and we can choose where we want him rather than letting them dictate that. And we'll kick off and away we go for this final of the tournament that I still can't remember what the name is, but again, as I mentioned before, when we've got our hands on the trophy, it'll no doubt tell us the name there. Blitz, the defense starts their drive a fraction before. Okay, so probably the most overpowered of all the kickoff roles that you can get. The defense having a go before the offense is just ridiculously overpowered, especially when playing against humans. So that's where the ball's going to end up. We're actually going to move someone. I might actually move my catcher into there because he's going to have a better chance to catch it. We're going to run him over there. We're actually going to blitz this guy. Oh, he has block and dodge, does he? Well, we've got tackle, so we can negate his dodge should we roll that. I'm going to hit him to move him off our catcher to make it even easier for our catcher to hopefully catch it. Didn't need the tackle skill, as we actually knocked him down cleanly. We will push him over there. Yeah, we will follow up.
He's knocked him senseless.
And this lineman. That's our. It's just a regular lineman. We're going to run him over there. It's our one who's a bit low on armour value. He's been hurt in the past. We will move this chap over here. So hopefully if our catcher catches this, we'll instantly have a little cage in the opposition half. It's a great start. Move him there. I'm going to keep our catcher with guard.
We don't see much of the heroes of law.
Going to keep him just a little bit behind, and then we'll see where we need him, because we will no doubt need him next turn. Our blitzer can run and keep one of their troll slayers busy, and this lineman with block will... Where should we move him? I don't know, can I run it? Wait, that doesn't make sense. I think that's where the ball's going, but can we actually stand here where the ball is? Right, we'll leave him there. I can't really move him any further. Okay, so sort of a turn before the start.
It's in the pocket. Or should
And I believe we have caught it. Yep. Okay, so they've busted our cage straight away, but I figured that would happen. Just whether our catcher stays on his feet, and he does. And a turnover as well. Okay, they're in a lot of trouble early doors. What I'm going to try and do... That guy didn't get picked up. Okay, so basically... Remember the old adage? What do I always say? The least amount of dice rolls... The less dice rolls you make, the better chance you have of winning, and the more dice rolls you can make your opposition make, the better chance you have of winning, of them fucking up. So what we're going to do is we could try and dodge out. It's anything but a 1 on 1 die, so yeah, maybe. It's more than likely we will make it, but it's probably more likely if we have 2 dice just to be able to push this guy back. That would be statistically more likely. So we're going to try and do that with this lineman here. And we've done that. And we will follow up. Cool. So our catcher is going to instantly scarper downfield. We can't actually score. That's not a problem, because I don't think they can catch us either. Our blitzer, this guy's, what's his movement? 5, so he's going to 1, 2, 3, go for it. So he could get into a tackle zone here, but I'm going to stop him from being able to do that in a second. Just going to come over here to tie up this blitzer. And then our lineman is going to run over here, and he's going to tie up that guy. So that guy's effectively out of the equation, barring some miraculous dodging. Our catcher, still not sure what we're going to do with him, but I'm going to move this lineman. Or am I actually? No, I was just going to move him up, but then I remembered that it's our thrower. He's got 2 dice. We'll come back to him in a second. I'm just going to move the catcher a little bit further forward. Let's say here, just in case something else happens, so we've got him lurking around. You never know what might happen. I mean, it's very unlikely, but this blitzer he could roll a 6 and a 6 and a 6, and get all the way through. It can happen, so just trying to avoid that. We will use our guy with strength 4 here. Great, he's knocked down the runner. We will follow up. This lineman is going to make a little run round here to tie, well, not tie up, but to add himself into the melee over here. And could do a 1 dice block. I'm not going to. Shall I do a 1? No, it's 2 dice. Well, has this guy got 1? Oh shit! I didn't realise that Troll Slayer had +1 strength. All right. Well, we'll end. No, we won't end our turn. We will use this lineman. No, we will end our turn. We will end our turn. There we go. So very good first turn for us. Could be scoring. Even though we didn't receive the ball, we could be scoring on our second turn. You don't see that happen too often. Okay. What did they do? They hit me. Oh, they hit me with that guy. Our sidestep chappie will go here. He spends a lot of time on the floor, does our sidestep man. Here comes the death roller. Don't really know what it did. Looked kind of cool driving around though. They seem adamant they want to knock down this blitzer. And they're just not being able to. Well, that's the power when you've got block and dodge. The blodge combination as it's called. It is very powerful, and if you don't have tackle skill, it's very, very hard to knock the guy down, even if you've got 2 dice, because only one thing will knock me down.
I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
I don't know why this guy moved there, and it's a bit of a weird stand-up to do what he did, because now he could end up out into the crowd, and it's probably where he's going to end up actually, because what I'm going to do is just I'm going to score this turn because they've got too many men for me to tie up. What I'm going to do is, well, I could tie him up, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to move our catcher here. This lineman's going to hit their blitzer into the crowd. Yep. We won't follow up. Well, we knocked him out before he went into the crowd. So you can get hurt by this. Like, I've seen people die from getting hit into the crowd, but he hasn't in this occasion. He's just been knocked out. Is there anything else that we'd like to do? Probably. You can get a 2 dice. See, I don't want to hit. This runner's got block. I don't want to hit him. I'll hit. Well, it was only 1 dice as well, apparently, hitting that guy. But even if it was 2 dice, I'd still rather hit the one who doesn't have block, because my thrower doesn't have block either. There we go. Knock him down. We'll do a bit of a follow-up. Did we knock him out as well, or is he just stunned? Yeah, wow. It's quite hard to knock out dwarves because they've got fixed skull, which means when they're knocked out, it can be just stunned. I think when they roll, what is it? If the players that roll an 8 on the injury table after modifiers have applied the stunned result rather than a... Alright, so I think it's 8 or 9 is knocked out if you roll an 8 or a 9, but obviously if you roll an 8 with a dwarf who has thick skull, it only counts as stunned, so they are a bit tougher to knock out. This lineman, is he going to come across and blitz? Shall we do that? Yeah, we will, why not? We'll come across and blitz this guy. Wow, I love the double defender down, my favourite. Smack him. We won't follow up though.
Oh, brilliant sidekick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
Today's insight comes from
And we will just move you there, it's fine. We'll get this guy up. And we'll pick this guy up as well. And our final thing before we score, we will use this lineman to hit this blocker. Okay, just the pushback. Never mind. Yeah, why not? And away we go. Frank Zappa. Another touchdown for him. Although I don't think he scored in a couple of games. At least that's how I feel. I might be forgetting things. But a very early score for us. The favourites are ahead. Already looking good for our second tournament in a row. Those 2 guys who were knocked out are going to come back. Good for them. And I think we'll keep the exact same... Oh, the death roll has been sent off. Quite how the ref didn't spot it straight away, I don't know. But that was the end of the death roll. Unfortunately, we didn't see him do much. We saw him drive over and get into an assist, but that was about it. We'll kick off.
Here we go again for another bloodbath.
There we go, through our man. Quick snap, so kind of the poor man's version of the blitz, except for the offense. They can move... all of their players, yeah, all of their players who aren't in a tackle zone, they can move a couple of squares or 1 square. And their runner has caught the ball. Unfortunately for them, it's like the worst possible start they could have got. As I said, getting a blitz is such a game changer. It's a horrible dice roll to have. I mean, as I said, I'll mention that even when it comes in my favour, but believe me, I've had games against people in real life on the actual tabletop, where blitz has caused many an argument. It's a horrible, horrible role to have against you. Okay, well done, lineman, staying on your feet. This chap. Oh, he's only been pushed this time. Nice. Where should we move him? Let's move him over here.
It takes them so long to become a full-fledged Blood Bowl player.
Well, Jim.
And him. Okay, so they didn't knock down any. Well, they still might though. This guy's gonna have a block, isn't he?
Explains why so
And have they used their blitz? Yeah, they did use their blitz. They used it with that guy. Are both of these troll slayers like no? But they do have guard. I've got to remember who's got guard here. Okay, so we've got a lot of free men. How are we going to get to this runner? I'm not entirely sure as of yet. One thing's for sure. The person who we want to hit first is going to be the slightly weaker of the two troll slayers. So we are going to run our catcher with guard, to here. So he's going to give us an assist. The weaker one actually has guard himself, so it'd be quite nice to knock him down. We will blitz with our troll slayer. Sorry, with our blitzer. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to blitz from here. I'm going to go there and hit him, because that way, if I knock him down, I don't. Well, it depends where. I don't actually have to end up following up into that square. I could move and go over here, or something like that. Like go up behind the runner. So just to keep my options open, we'll blitz from here. We've only pushed him back though, which is a bit of a shame.
Remember that commercial Blood Bowl fans?
I will follow up.
Yeah, what a great commercial, Jim.
That elevated the
Actually put him in quite a risky spot here, because remember these troll slayers do have frenzy, and if he knocks my blitzer and he doesn't actually push him, he doesn't knock him down, there's nothing where he can't choose knock down, he will push him back, probably push him to here as well, and then he will get another block, and more than likely my blitzer will end up in the crowd. So it probably wasn't a great move from me there to do that, but what I will do is try and negate his strength 4. So I've got 2 assists on him there. They'll no doubt be able to cancel that. Well, they might not be able to get to this guy, because I've got enough men who should be able to cover that. And that's what we're going to spend the rest of our turn doing, tying up as many dwarfs as we can. Because one thing the AI does seem to love is to try and dodge with people who really shouldn't be dodging. And dwarfs are one of those who really shouldn't be dodging. Our big beefcake thrower, you know what we're going to do with you? We're going to get you right into the thick of the action. Move you there and then onto here. Yeah, there we go. That's where I like to see you. This catcher, it's our non-guard catcher, we'll move him there. Going to run you to there, Mr. Lineman, and this blitzer, we're going to run you over here. So we've got a lot of people tied up. There's only one guy who he can move to try and help out over here. Well, 2 actually. He's got his other runner without actually throwing a block or moving. So hopefully, look at that. See, instantly trying a dodge. Although this guy does have dodge skill, I believe. Yeah. So a bit less risky, but still. Don't particularly want to be dodging with dwarfs, even though those blitzers are agility free, so that's not too bad. And with dodge skill, okay, it's worth it, I suppose. Okay, they didn't. Okay, that's where frenzy can become an issue for you. If you, in the original block, they had 2 dice. They only push the blitzer back, but he has to follow up and he has to attack again. On the second attack, it was me who had 2 dice, and he's a bit lucky here that there was no red skull or something like that. So I'm going to choose just the regular pushback. So frenzy can be a great skill, but it can also get you into quite a bit of trouble if used recklessly. So they moved their ball handler not very far. Thought they might have risked a throw or something like that. Not that it was a wise idea to risk a throw, but I thought they might. We're gonna. Where should we push you? I'm not quite sure. We'll push you over here. And oh, very nice. I think they were a bit unlucky with that dice roll, because they would have. It might have been a 1 die. No, they would have had 2. Well, it would have been at least a 1 dice, maybe 2 dice. I'm not sure. I can't be bothered to work it out fully, but they are in. Well, they're definitely in a lot of trouble here, because first off, Troll Slayer, bye bye. Yep, that's good enough for me. We won't follow up. Yep, stamp on him. Kill him. Yep, that's it. Beat the shit. Okay, so we've rumbled that full. This catcher is going to run around here. He's going to use that brilliant guard skill to full effect. And, oh, hold on one second. Oh, no, okay. I can use this guy. I thought maybe if he had dodge I'd use the other guy, because the other guy's got the tackle skill, but he doesn't have it, so that's fine. We will move him there. Blitz. And hopefully ball falls nicely and this blitzer will pick it up. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it's flown into my catcher's hands. It's a little bit annoying because he can't do anything the rest of this turn. So what I'm going to have to do instead is try and stop these guys from being able to hit him. Or at least get assists on him. We shall... No, I've got to use my strength 4 guy here. I don't really want to, but I don't want to push the guy here, you see. Just in case I didn't actually knock him down. Or even just if I did knock him down, he could get up in that spot next turn, and I don't want him to be there. I'd rather him be over here, so... Okay, that's not good. We'll have to use a reroll. Damn, only a pushback. We will follow up though. That's the problem, like even if you are strength 4 and you are getting 2 dice, it's still always a risk when you don't have block, and especially if you're hitting someone with block. You'd be surprised how many times you won't get a favourable dice roll, even with 2 dice, if you don't have block and you're hitting someone with block. I do see a lot of people online, and people who I've known played the game against, like on the tabletop version, who still seem incredulous, like, "Well, I had 2 dice, it's so unlucky." It's like, well, if you actually do the odds, it's not that unusual for 2 dice to not be effective against someone who does have block and you don't have block. But anyway, that's a story for another time. I'm going to move this guy over here just to get an assist on this blitzer, because he's probably going to be the most likely one to have a chance of knocking this catcher down. And they're not going to really be able to cancel him out. So, we're good there. Neither of these two have got... that's a bit of a shame. Okay. I'm going to hit with this guy. I don't feel great about it. Okay, there we go. We knocked him down. I said neither of those two had block. Again, as I was saying, 2 dice on someone who has block, even though you don't have block, isn't always as great a roll as you'd think. It's fine. Our movement 7 lineman is going to run around here, tie up these guys. Our catcher can actually get 2 dice on this blocker. Doesn't do an awful lot, but we'll move him back. We will follow up. That's 1 dice there. We won't bother with the 1 dice, and we'll end turn. So we're in a very good position. Could, in theory, can he score? He could score, yeah. So we could, in theory, be 2-0 up. I think I've just unplugged my mouse. That's not good. Really need to get a new mouse. This the lead on this mouse is awful. I'm sorry if you're hearing the bleeping. Alright, okay, so in between while I was not paying attention, they did knock our catcher down and they badly hurt him. Now, here's a bit of a moral conundrum. I can't even speak. Basically, here's a decision whether you believe in karma or not. I've talked about before, never use an apothecary on a knockout. That's a no-no, never do it. Badly hurt, you probably shouldn't use it either. Because, okay, he misses the rest of this game. Big deal. He's not hurt or anything like that. So, if it was right near the end of the game, maybe I would have used it. My timer actually ran out for that, so I wasn't going to use it anyway, so that's fine. But yeah, even on badly hurt, if it was near the end of the game, maybe I would use it. If it was a close game or something like that and I needed the guy on the field. But in general, I wouldn't use an apothecary on just a badly hurt. That's the moral of that story. And you, what's his name? Ulagrum. I'm going to remember you. At some stage I'm going to fuck you up in this game. And my mouse has gone again. This is rather annoying. I can only apologise if you're hearing the dum-dum-dum noise, because it's very annoying. There we go. I'm going to have to sort this mouse out at some stage. Can't really do it mid-game though, can I? Okay. So where are we? We're still in a good position though. Going to probably use this blitzer to try and pick up the ball and score. Or should we use the... Movement 7 lineman, actually. There's no reason why we couldn't. And we do want him to get another skill, because once he gets block, then, as I've mentioned a couple of times, he is basically our third blitzer. And considering we can only have 2 blitzers in our team, it would be nice to get him leveled up. So we're going to do that straight away, just in case he needs to use a reroll. He doesn't know, which is all good in the hood for us. And we're going to run him towards the corner. And that's pretty much guaranteed our second touchdown, because they're not very fast, these Dwarves. They're not really going to be able to catch us. And we are on easy street, 2-0. Well, it's not yet 2-0, but for all intents and purposes it is. There we go. We'll smack you to the floor and we will follow up. So we now get 2 dice on you. I love this. Ah, double Baron von Red Skull. Don't like to see that. We will use a reroll. He's got block as well. Alright, well we'll push you. Push you here. We won't bother following up, and we're going to get 2 dice on you here. How'd you like them apples? Has this guy got block? Yeah, he does. Okay. And another pushback. Wow. This guy, man, he unknockable. That was rather annoying. Okay, well, Fergroff, touche to you. What we're going to do is... Yeah, what are we going to do? Hit this blocker. Pushbacks. They're being very sturdy all of a sudden, these Dwarves, not being able to knock them back, which is a shame. Right, at the moment it'd be 1 dice, but if I run my catcher around... Obviously we've lost now our catcher with guard, which is a shame, as he can be very handy. But it's not a big deal. We've now got our thrower where you'll get 2 dice on the Troll Slayer. Hopefully knock the bastard down. Only a pushback. Yeah, we will follow up. We're just going to move you there just to keep that guy occupied, and end turn.
Oh yeah, Jim. Everyone remembers when Lucian, the Silver Bullet Swift, played for the Gladiators.
Not sure what the point is of running the splitzer down there, but that's the AI for you. God, I can't wait for Blood Bowl 2. But in the meantime, I'll hopefully teach a few of you who are playing Blood Bowl, the first one, how to some trips on how to beat the AI. There we go. Never throw 1 dice blocks unless you really don't care. Yeah, I mean, it's very pointless. Never throw 1 dice blocks unless you're completely happy with it being with a turnover being imminent, or you know, you really don't care. Like if I could throw a 1 dice block here just as long as I tied this guy up, because I'd be milking the clock. I'm not going to do that though, but in theory that would be okay. I wouldn't have really an issue if someone did do that. Okay. This lineman, we're going to move you here. And I'm not actually going to hit him with the strength 4 guy. I'm going to hit him with the catcher, because the catcher does have block. Fine. Didn't actually come into play that he had block, but could have done. So we'll smite you there. What else are we going to do? You don't have block at all, do you? Okay. We're going to use our... Oh wait, first off we're going to stand you up. Then we're going to use this chappie to blitz the runner. I've got to use a reroll. Pushback, that's rather annoying, but we've pushed him back over here, which is fine because we will get another hit on the guy. Now, that's the runner who we couldn't knock down earlier, was it? No, wait, I think that was a different runner. I think it was, yeah, it was Fergroff. Okay, I wish I'd blitzed him now. Wow, probably actually I wish I hadn't, because he can't be knocked down. Now, we want to get 2 dice on that runner, so I need to get this guy out of the way so he's not eating my blitz. Oh, fucking hell. And he's been KO'd as well. Alright, me being a bit silly here, I've actually left my lineman open now to be tackled. I'd have to go for it to blitz with 1 dice. I don't think he's going to actually do that though. No, I don't think so. They're going to run with him. They're not going to blitz with the runner either. It's a bit interesting. Because the fact there's 2 guys there makes no difference. If I dodge there, it's the same. Still be anything but a 1. I should have, after I used the reroll, I should have just scored. I completely forgot my own rules about what to do. Oh, that's nice. They tried to hit one of my yeah, they tried to hit my thrower. Well, you're going to go down. I'm surprised they didn't re-roll that.
and gives rather generously.
Now, there's no point me trying to remove one of these guys because he's going to be in a tackle zone anyway. There's nothing we can do about... Well, actually... No, there would be something. Technically, there was a way I could push him out of a tackle zone with only knocking one of these guys down, but it would involve having someone here who had guard, attacking him from here, knocking him down, pushing him into my lineman, who I'd get pushed back to there, and then so I wouldn't have to roll a dodge roll, basically. But we don't have someone with guard. But actually, we do have...
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Is there a way I could do it? Because I would like to do it just to show off. Yeah, no, there is, because I've got my thrower. Yeah, okay, we're going to do it just to show off. So I'm going to run this guy... Oh no, I can't get him into that position, actually. That's rather annoying. I can get him there, but it would involve some dodges. But do you see what the plan was? My thrower is strength 4. I need to tie up that space, because I need if it's open, he'll automatically be pushed there. But if there's a guy occupying that and I hit him from there, I can choose any of these 3, and it would basically, I would choose the lineman, push him away. So it would have been nice to do that. Oh no, but... Actually, no, I can still do that. What am I waffling about? I just need to do it from a different angle. So I move the lineman here. And we run with our thrower. And we hit him from here. And it'll still have the same effect. As long as he hits him down. Oh, look at that. Double red skull. And a pushback. Okay, well... Oh, and he's got stand firm as well. Alright, I didn't know. Stand firm means they can't be pushed back if I haven't discussed that. So, alright, not to worry. That's actually was a bad move there, because now I've used that reroll just in case. We've seen the guys fail these a lot, so... Is he going to fail it? No, he hasn't, so we'll just run him in and score. But yeah, there's a bit of a mistake from... Well, there was a couple of mistakes from me there, but you should always check when you're going to go do fancy things like that, actually what skills the person you're going to hit has got. Because I could have saved us all some time by seeing that he had a skill that wouldn't have enabled me to do that little fancy trick I was trying to pull off. I didn't get my knocked out man back. Well, and obviously my badly hurt catcher isn't coming back this game. Their death roller is still off the field suspended. And I think that guy knocked into the crowd, so he should be available to come back. So I'm actually down 2 men, is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I'm down 2 men. They've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But they're down a man themselves. So overall, a net 1 man down. We're just going to pull these guys in a little bit. And accept that. So they are actually getting my men off the field, but they would probably need a couple more off the field for it to really pay advantage. And even then... They're already 2 down. I don't see them coming back. Cheering fans, each team make a roll, blah blah blah. Basically we got a team re-roll back. Excellent. Nice kick. See what our dwarf chums can do. So he did fail it, but obviously sure hand skill meant he could re-roll it. It is impossible for him to score. Obviously this is their last turn of the half, so a human player here would try and beat up as much as he could. He would have probably lined up everyone on the front line, but alas, the AI don't want to do that. Well done. Good block. They really want this guy down. Yeah, they knocked him down. Yeah, they've knocked him down here. We will push you here.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite.
Shame their runners are all the way back here, because I would like another shot at that Fergroth. There he is, the man with the ball. I'll get my chance in the second half on him. Okay. First off, you move here. Lineman. Good. Do we want to follow up? Yeah, why not? Make a difference. You stand up. There's no one here, I think, who doesn't have block, because all the blockers do have block there. Troll Sled does have block, and their Blitzer has block as well, don't they? Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, no, well, it does matter, because some of them have got less armor value. Their Troll Slayer actually has less armor value. So we'll try and hit him, because obviously the lower your armor value, better chance you've got of injuring the person and getting some skills. So we will use that. We're going to use our thrower to throw the blitz, even though he's not got block and the Troll Slayer does. He will have 2 dice. We do have a reroll as well, so should be able to knock him down. We will use the reroll, because why not? It's our last turn of the half. We lose it if we don't use it. Yeah, there we go. We knocked him down. Shall we follow up? Yeah, we will. Didn't actually do any real damage, just stunned him. And we could go and foul him, but I don't want to anger Nuffle. So we will just end turn and take our 2-0 lead into the half. And hope that our knocked out chap gets revived. There's our newly bought cheerleaders. The Berg babes. There you go. Thought of that one on the fly. Yep, our guy is back. I don't think they had any issues with any of their players, did they? No. Okay, they're all good. And we get the ball to start the second half. So our super thrower, drop him back. Is this how they've lined up? Okay, interesting. Put everyone on the line of scrimmage. Have they? Someone here got guard. Yeah, see? Okay. Actually a very smart move by them. Because I can only get 1 dice. It's going to be very hard for me to open up a gap here. Doesn't mean I can't do it. But it's going to involve a 1 dice block, which is never particularly fun. We're going to attempt to do it on this side. So I am leaving myself a little bit exposed on the other side. And we'll accept that.
The players are positioned and we're off.
Changing weather, nothing changed too. The ball, I will accept that, that's okay. Right, I'm not sure what to do. I'm actually going to make this 1 dice block first, because these two both have guard, so it's really impossible for me to get a 2-dier on the guy. I could have done it on this guy, actually. I could have done it this side, but their Troll Slayer, they got strength 4 guy over there. Would have made things a little bit more awkward, I think. So 1 dice, doesn't matter. I should have actually put a guy who had block on the line here, but never mind. So we will attempt to... Actually, no, we'll hit you with him just in case you fail, because then you will push him there, and we'll still have... Then we will have 2 dice on the guy. That's not what we wanted. And that's not what we wanted. Okay, so a rough start for us to start the second half. Poor from me. I really should have put a guy with block here. That would have been the smart move. One of these two should have had block, but never mind. It's a mistake. You live and learn.
That hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Blood Bowl players are getting more like their Albion League cousins every day.
They did have a route to the ball until they blocked it off there. They could have got their Troll Slayer to come over there and get it. They've still got a route though. Unfortunately for them, my super thrower, Lerath, that guy, he's back here. Oh yeah, it's me, so choosing what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to try and... where would be best to move? Is it just a pushback or is he down? Oh, he's only been pushed. Okay, super. I'm going to move him here. I've still got the gap to get through. You can't get to the ball though. Doing a bit of dodge with their blitzer. Just going to tell you now, they could be in a whole world of problems here though. They've left themselves dangerously open. I'll see if you guys can spot it. I'll give you a second. Can you spot what I'm going to do? Well, you'll find out in a second if you haven't. First off, just going to pick up these guys. Just going to pick them up. Then what we're going to do is... Frank... It would be nice if you scored actually, Frank, because you've almost got enough star player points to level up another way. So I'm actually going to use you, Frank. That's what we're going to do. I'll pick up the ball. Good. Just going to run you here. Throw you the ball. Well done. Yep, good. Thanks for that little cutscene. And then what we're going to do is just go for a little walk. And by walk, I mean run down the field and score. And how do we want to do this? How far can you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can get there without going for it or anything like that. So what we are going to do is just set you up there. Yep, that's fine. No, yeah, that's fine as well. You can go that way. Not going for any tackle zones. Move our other blitzer here. And we will throw a 2 dice block here. And get double skull. I can't believe how many times I've rolled that in this game so far. Rather annoying. But never mind. And we shall end turn there. I feel awfully good about things. This runner could get on him, can throw a 1 dice block, but I don't think they're going to succeed in that. They need to knock him down because he's scoring next turn if they don't. Yeah, okay, well that's... Oh, is he going to be able to get in there? No, he can't. Okay, they're going to try and hit this guy. They only pushed him back. They do get 2 guys on my catcher. I can still remove both without too much hassle.
Who could forget the infamous
You can get pushed there.
incident when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusader Stadium to sink into the earth.
Nobody could forget that.
Okay. I think that's the only way frenzy gets stopped if they don't actually push the guy back. If he doesn't manage to push him back, if there's like a double block or something like that, then the guy stays where he is. Get up, move you here. Right, what we're going to do, just after I've finished moving a couple of these chaps. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what we're going to do, hopefully with 2 dice, this guy doesn't have stand firm or something like that. No, he doesn't. Okay, so hopefully with 2 dice we will be able to at least push this guy back. That's part 1 of the plan. As again, remember the old saying, the least amount of dice rolls, more chance you have at success. So okay, we've done that. That's good. The reason for that is because now we don't have to make a dodge with this guy and we can move him to here. And the reason why that's important is because now we'll get 2 dice on this blocker. And our blitzer will hit him and hopefully move him. Yeah, that's good enough. And we will push him there. Well, it doesn't really matter. We will follow up, but it didn't really matter if we did or not. So that's good. So again, 2 dice rolls better than 1. And then we're going to use our blitzer here to blitz this runner. And we've got 2 dice because this catcher is giving us the assist. And as long as we move him... Yeah, that'll do. We'll follow up, why not? And now we can score without actually having to use a re-roll or anything like that because we don't have to go for it. So all good. Just want to see if there's anything I could do. There isn't anything worthwhile doing. No, so we'll just go and score. Frank Zappa is second of the game. Actually lost track of how many he scored. But yeah, all good. I think this is like his 6th touchdown of his career or something like that. He's certainly doing well. There you go, the Berg babes doing their little dance. And 3-0. I think we're going to probably better the score that we had against them in the first game. There's a lot of time left. Or a lot of moves left. We'll move to our standard. Just swap these 2 round. Yeah, okay. That's good for me. And we'll kick off. There we go. Brilliant coaching. Superb. So our assistants +5 give us a great advantage to get that. And we've got an extra team re-roll out of it. So we're back up to 3. Ball has gone back into our half so they can give it to whoever they want. They've nominated to give it to this blitzer here. Ullagro a beard. And what are they going to do? Probably not a lot. Push back. I'm very happy with our linemen on the actual line of scrimmage. They've held their ground quite well. They've not been knocked down too many times. There you go. See another example. One only got pushed back. The other one standing firm. Well, not you didn't have stand firm, but double block.
Blood Bowl annals are littered with stories of teams who've gone bust.
Okay, well, 1 out of 3. That's fine. Take those kind of not pushbacks. Where's this big troll slayer going? Okay, so has he knocked him down? Yeah, defender stumbles. But, buddy, he's not a troll, man. He's an elf lineman. What's your problem? Push him over there.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
Run, run. Okay, is this Fergroth? It is Fergroth. Fergroth, I've got a bone to pick with you, son. I think I knocked you down a minute ago, but I want to knock you down again. I want to hurt you. If I'm going to lie, I want to hurt you real bad. Right. See, this is where not having our guard guy really becomes annoying, because there's no real straightforward way through. That guy's got a guard, so... Does this guy have guard? No, okay. Okay, there is a way... there's not... I don't know. I'm just sort of talking to myself now. Should we do a 1 dice block? Okay, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it with this guy. This guy does have dodge, but we have tackle, so... the odds are fairly decent that we will knock him down, or at worst not actually end our go. So we're going to use that straight away because it's a risky move. We might need a reroll, and we will need a reroll. There we go. Good, 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 good. Yep, we'll follow up. Okay, good. So we've got a man on the ball carrier, and we've actually opened things up quite nicely. So we're going to get another guy on the ball carrier. Fortunately, we can't get anyone here, and if he just dodges here, it doesn't matter that we've got 2 guys on him. But who knows what the computer might do. Next, we're going to run this chap over here. Going to move our catcher. No, actually, our thrower. Yeah, our strength 4 thrower is going to come over here. Get right in the thick of it. Our catcher, our 1 remaining catcher, is going to go over here so we can get the 2 dice on this blocker when we choose to block him in a second. Meantime, this blitzer is just going to come over here, tie up that runner, and this lineman going to tie up the troll slayer. Okay, and we'll throw this 2 dice block on the blocker, see what we get. Nothing. Okay, cancelled each other out. Let's see what the computer does. Do have 2 men on him, but as I said, if he just dodges here, it didn't really matter if we had 2 or 3 men on him. It's still the same to dodge out. They've decided to hit. Interesting. They're going to blitz this guy. Okay, so maybe they're learning how I do things, but the man stood firm there with the block skill. And they decide to dodge there, which is a very strange move. And they've given me the ball. Well, they haven't actually given me the ball. It's not an easy position for me to be in, actually, to get the ball. Need to try and move this guy. And the only way I can really see me doing that is I need to throw a 2 dice block on this guy and move him. Yeah, that'll do. We shall not follow up. Catcher is going to come over here. I feel great about this, and then we're going to get up with our blitzer, hit this guy. So we got the 2 dice because of the assist from this guy. That guy obviously being cancelled out. Yeah, we knocked him down. Oh no, this... no, yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, I was looking at it the wrong way around. But yeah, we have knocked him down. Shall we follow? Yeah, we will follow up actually to get away from the edge of the the pitch.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin.
Then what we're going to do, is it worth making a 1 dice block? I don't think it is. It's probably statistically more likely for us to dodge out of here, try and pick up the ball, and then stand here whilst giving us 2 assists on this guy, and then hit him to try and push him out the way. That's probably going to be our best move. Or I can pick up the ball, run back a little bit, and then see what opens up. And I think actually that's what I'll try and do. So, lineman, Can he pick it up? Yep. Okay, now we're just going to drop back.
Doping is really
Or are we going to drop back? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to drop back to at least sort of here. Yep, okay. That puts us in a decent spot because I don't think any of these guys can... 1, 2, 3, 4, go for it. Oh, he could go for it again to blitz. But I don't think they're going to do that. And we'll leave him there. Meantime, we shall 2 dice block this guy. Hopefully knock him down. Yep, he's got stand firm, so we can only knock him on the spot. That is handy. Just in case they decide to think that they can get through, I am going to... What am I going to do actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to make it a little bit trickier for them to move the thrower, even though he is strength 4. He might get moved. And I think we're going to leave everything else as it is. So end turn. See what they do. I do want to score one more time. I would like a 4-0 victory. Always sweeter, isn't it? The more you score, more players you can get to level up. And that's the fun part of the game, really, leveling up your players, getting a bit of an emotional attachment to them. Okay, so they did smack down my thrower. So there was a couple of guys with guard over there, so that probably helped. I only managed to push this lineman back. I've opened up a gap, but I don't think they've got anyone to make the most of it. Okay. Interesting. Well, they've done a good job of knocking all my guys to the floor. But, as usual, they've overcommitted slightly. Okay, so what we're going to do is, first off, you're going to stand up. You are going to just come over here. I don't want you right on the edge of the board. You stand up. You stand up. Now we're going to go for a little walk with our movement 7 lineman. He's going to come here. I'm a bit worried if I went here the pass they could intercept it in theory, but I don't think they'll be able to here. Need a 3+ to get it to our blitzer. Hopefully they can make it. Did he fail? He failed the throw, so we will use a reroll. He's made the throw. Will we catch it? Yeah, there we go. There we go indeed. And away we go. Hold on. Where can this guy get to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he could get all the way to there and then go for it. He's got 2 go for it. So if I go there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go for it. Could go for it to blitz me off the field. Okay, so originally what I was planning to do here was run him down here, blitz that guy just because I could get 2 dice. But what I'm going to have to do instead is actually move this lineman over here to keep this runner busy. So he can't get there without doing some funky dodging. And I feel a lot more safer now with our blitzer being where he is, not going for it or anything like that. And what else are we going to try and do? Just because it might as well, I'm going to try and dodge out of here with this lineman. I mean, it's either that or just leave him on the floor, and leaving him on the floor is wasteful as well. So, I mean, if he dodges there, he needs a 3+ I think to get there, so it's not super unlikely. It's still statistically more chance that we make it than don't. If we do end up there, all the better. See if he makes it. He did. Okay, superb. I think that's going to be it for us. Okay, end turn. Very strong position to make it 4-0. I think, barring me fucking up, barring me doing something stupid, we are going to make it 4-0. I don't think there's anything that they can do to stop me.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
No. Okay. Knocked out player, what do? We never use the apothecary there, so he'll have to be knocked out. Oh, it's our thrower as well. Okay, then they're 1 dice block. Okay, we do have a reroll, so, and I don't need a reroll to score with the blitzer, he can just run it in, so I can take the liberty of maybe throwing a block or 2 when I've got favourable dice. I'm going to use our blitzer to 2 dice block their blitzer, or shall I use the catcher? Frank Zappa. Actually, Frank Zappa... Oh no, Frank Zappa will level up anyway because he's getting 2 points this game. Use the blitzer. Actually, no, I will use the catcher just in case he fails it. Because if the catcher only pushes him back, we'll still get another block with 2 dice. So. But he knocked him down, it's fine. The point was if he'd only been able to push him back, let's say, we'd have ended up there. Follow up, I still get the 2 dice with the blitzer, so all good. Whereas if I did with the blitzer and pushed him back, I would have pushed him there and then I would have had to blitz him to hit him. So that was the theory behind that. Follow up. Nothing there. Does this lineman have block? He does, yep. So I don't mind at all throwing a block here as well. So we'll move him. Yeah, it's fine. Throw a 2 dice block on the blocker. Yep, knocked him down. Very nice. We'll follow that up. We still have a blitz available to us. Just who are we going to blitz? He's got block, so and he's got sidestep, and he's got +1 movement. Okay, we're probably going to block that guy, or blitz that guy, if you will. And to do so, we're just going to have to move one guy over here, just to give us the assist. He's not in anyone's tackle zone, and we'll use this. Is this the guy we want to use? Or do we want to use our... Do we want to use Alice Cooper? I'm going to use Alice Cooper, just because I like him better. Get in there, throw the block. Got the 2 dice, hopefully. Yeah, superb. Knocked him down. Follow that up. No damage. It's hard to damage these dwarfs. They're tough armour, and that's going to be the end of our turn. Well, after we score. Off to the races, Real Dion. And it's 4-0. 4-0. Equals our biggest victory. And another thrashing. And another trophy for us as well. There you go, the Berg babes. You shake your pom-poms, girls. Our knocked out chap does not come back. But he probably could have come back, but he thinks, we're 4-0 up, I'll just play like I'm hurt. Yeah, just accept that, that's fine with me. Get off here. Blitz, I was just about to say, it'd be quite nice if we got a blitz, because in theory then we might be able to get 5. We have got the blitz. Although, I don't think we can get to the ball, not without doing some super dodges. Doesn't mean we won't try, though. Okay. How this works. We're going to go for these dodges as well. Can you get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could in theory get there, and why not? We'll have a little bit of fun here. So I'm going to move this lineman up here. And we're going to move this one here. And then we're going to blitz with our catcher. Hopefully knocking this Troll Slayer down. If we don't, we'll re-roll it. Yep, superb. Would have liked to have saved that re-roll just because we're going to probably need it here, but never mind. We will follow up. And as I said, we normally do this, but I'm going to do it for a little bit of fun. I'm going to try and dodge through here and get to the ball. So it's going to be a 3+. I need 3 or more on D6 to dodge to there. Made the first one. Need 3 or more again to dodge to here. And he's made that. Now I need anything but a 1 to make it here. This is the easiest of it. And he made it! Oh, superb. Great agility there from the catcher. Now he's in a position to catch the ball. Unfortunately, there's not really much else I can do to try and help him, though, and he's probably going to get clobbered from these guys, but I put him in a position where, you know, he could score. Giving us a chance to make it 5-0. We will run you in here. We'll run you in over there. And we're going to bring this blitzer over here. And let's see what happens. And he caught it. Would have been funny if he had dropped it, but yeah. There you go, here comes the blitz. Stay on your feet! He stayed on his feet! Oh, but they pushed him towards the Troll Slayer. That's the problem. And he got stunned as well. If he hadn't got stunned... 1, 2, 3, 4... I think 5 is what he could move. That might be 4. I don't know what he could move, but if he could move 5, in theory I could have scored if he hadn't got stunned. But he did get stunned, so it's a moot point.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Yeah, just... Well, I won't be able to find out. I think he only got 4, but as I said, if he had got 5, I could have still scored. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it, go for it. Yeah, so it could have been done. And not to worry. What we'll do is instead we'll throw a couple of blocks. First off, you... 2 dice on this fool. Oh well, we'll only throw 1 block and that'll end the game. He got KO. Not even with the game being over will I use the Apothecary on a KO. Oh, actually, the game's not over because they've still got another turn, have they? He did get knocked out. Yeah, so good thing I didn't use it just in case they do badly hurt someone here. I thought that was the end of the match, so would have been really angry with myself now if they hurt someone. But 4-0, another convincing win. I will say that we haven't actually faced any of the other agility type teams yet in the first 2 tournaments. We haven't faced any other form of elves, be it wood elves, high elves, or dark elves for that matter. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we face someone who's got a bit more razzle dazzle about them. But obviously we've got the whooping of these teams. See if we can keep it up in the next tournament, and a tournament that I'll try and remember the name of as well. Yeah, okay, well done. Get your frustration out. That's it, I love pointless moving. Good. So congratulations to us. Another title, 2nd in a row. We will be hopefully soaring up the table of the rankings, the overall rankings. And hopefully we'll get some good skill ups. 70,000, I like that. Good. It's 14 out of 20 on the match rating, 4-0 the victory. Who was the MVP? It was Urion, whatever his name is. Okay, superb. Good stuff. Congratulations! You get to take the trophy home. Good. Whatever the name of this tournament was. So we get 16 prestige for winning this tournament. Very good. Some of the best players. Obviously our thrower made 7 completions in the tournament. There was an interception, but we didn't see it. Best receiver, Frank Zappa, making 8 catches in the tournament. Best scorer, Frank Zappa, got 5 touchdowns just in this tournament alone. Best defender, Durgafon, he got a lot of knockdowns. Frank Zappa, obviously, with all those catches, made a lot of running. Our thrower, obviously, most effective thrower. Most violent player was Ullagrom. 2 casualties inflicted. We got 26 touchdowns in that tournament, so you can't say it's boring. It might be boring that we're winning games, but we're obviously winning quite spectacularly. So good stuff. We will quit this. We get anyone leveled up? Well, I guess we'll have to... Well, I'll go in to see that. So what was the name of that tournament? There's no way for me to find out. Alright, not to worry. Have we moved up this ranking? Yeah, we are. We're up to 156th, so good stuff. I believe that's our prestige in there, is that right? 26? Yeah, prestige 26. So the next tournament, I'll probably pick that now. So we could unlock this tournament with the prestige, but we have to wait for round 1. We're currently in round 3. So what tournaments can we actually play in then? Aha, okay. Well, we can't play in that one. It's too prestigious for us. So basically this is the only tournament. The Orc Tool Cup. Is that right? So the Orc Tool Cup, last 3 days. So it's the same format, same as usual. Okay, good. We will take part in the Orc Tool Cup. Just have a little look-see. So we're going to be playing against the Khorne Demons team. I've never played against them before. We're going to be playing against an Orc team, the Big Tool Boys, and we're going to be playing against the Lizard Man team. They could be quite interesting. They've got Sauruses, who are these big lumbering T-Rex type things, and they've got these Skinks, who are kind of like speedy little lizards. I guess that's the best way to describe them. Kind of like a gecko or something like that. And they can be a real pain in the bum, but they can be easily slaughtered. So it could be quite interesting. We'll see who... Well, we've obviously got the Khorne Demons first. We'll see what they can do. We'll check out their team in the next video. Just want to see while we're here, did we get anyone who could level up? No one could level up. That's a shame. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button. It does actually mean a lot to me. Not just for me personally, that I like the fact that people hit the like button, but it actually does affect things on YouTube. It makes my videos more easy to find, and obviously if you're enjoying the videos enough to watch them and like them, then probably other people might like to watch them as well, and that'll increase their chance of liking them. So do please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Appreciate it more than subscribing, funnily enough, but obviously subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's the best way to get all the videos as soon as they are released. And again, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.